Hi everybody! So, I am doing a really brief video right now before Lauren gets here because we're going to watch Return of the King extended version with a commentary. So that will be my official VEDA for day 7 because that's catching up kind of. This is day 6, it's all kind of in quotations. But I have decided for a brief video I'm just going to rant a little. Sorry, it's just I've been watching the news and watching the news always gets me... Well, it doesn't always get me in a ranty mood, but sometimes it does get me in a ranty mood. And especially today with all the stuff that's going on with the stock market, the Dow Jones at least, dropping 600 points because of all the fears with S&P, Standard & Poor's, dropping of our credit rating in the United States, that all of a sudden we're going to, you know, die or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so I understand that it's a big deal that our credit rating has finally dropped a little, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as people make it. Yeah. Thought I heard a knock on my door. But anyway, so yes, it sucks. Yes, the economy is not great. We are the job unemployment rate has gone down, which is good, but everyone's freaking out with the dropping of the credit rating, which we're still one of the top nations in the world for credit. So, yeah. My other small rant is about the London riots, which are going on right now in London, obviously. In East London, I believe, is where it's mainly located. I really don't think that violence solves anything. Every time that people try and do a violent protest, it ends up like, oh, I don't know, Libya. Which, I mean, in certain cases, obviously, there's nothing else they can do when you have a giant dictator who wants to take over everything and be in charge and not leave forever. But Egypt showed, I mean, yes, there were times where the Egyptian people were more violent than others, but in the main central protests, they were peaceful. The people enforced themselves that nobody brought in a gun or any weapons of any kind into the main center of the protest, and it was a peaceful protest. And eventually, they were listened to. Yes, that doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does happen. I mean, Martin Luther King, he advocated, obviously, peaceful protest. Gandhi, peaceful protest. Peaceful protest is a much more logical way to go than violent protest. And right now, the London riots, people are just looting shit, and they're not accomplishing anything. It started out as a peaceful protest, and then it escalated into what it is now, and it's day 3 or something apparently like that, and David Cameron's coming back. All the people are coming back from their vacations to try and handle this, and some people are calling for the army to be called in. Some people are saying the police aren't doing their job, but I mean, you can only have so many people doing so many things, because the police are also going to obviously protect the city center where everything happens. Like, they're going to protect the area of Parliament, so Westminster. They're going to protect the city and all the government buildings. And they're going to try their hardest to get everything else. And I heard that actually more patrols have been coming in from outside of London to help. But I guess my main point in that little bit of a rant, which will end soon, but I think the main point is I don't think violence accomplishes anything. I have martial arts training and everything, but something you learn is self-control and respect, and you learn not to give up. You learn not to let anger control you. And right now, it's mostly people of my generation and some of the generation younger than I am that are just breaking into places, and they're stealing things, and they're not accomplishing anything except for destruction. And what good is destruction going to do if what you want to make is creation? I mean, obviously, out of wars and everything, something I've kind of noticed with history is that creation happens. But there's no need to break things to prove a point. There's no need to destroy people's property to, make a point. There's no reason to hurt your fellow man to make a point. So, yeah. That is my brief rant for today. And it feels good to just talk about it. And I mean, I'm sorry to all my viewers if you disagree with me on certain things. And I know that I probably didn't explain myself as great as I could. But as a student in theater and international studies, especially international studies. Theater, I mean, I learned cooperation with people because that's what we do. It's a cooperative process. I mean, everyone collaborates together to work towards a good common cause. But as a student in international studies whose area of interest is international conflict, yes, I wouldn't have an area if everything was all peaceful and everything, but there's still conflictions that happen without anger. So that's all I have for right now. I'll see you guys later. Bye!